Tick 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 Cowboy news. Tick 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 Cowboy news. Tick 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 bong. No, seriously. Just a little bit of an announcement, really. Um, I spoke to Mainmeister this week, and I've been reading all the comments, and you'll probably know from my blogs that sometimes I have difficulty with finding a subject matter or doing some type of game compared to other people, because they'll use emulation to show a game or whatever, or concentrate on a particular machine, where I've been sort of like playing games that I think are a little bit like what I played in the past that have been rewritten. And to be quite honest, unless you're spending money on certain purchases, or you find an old game that was rewritten just for fun, it's very, very difficult to cover something that I would have played. And from that point of view, I can only second guess what people want to see, and that makes it difficult. So I mentioned last week, well, in many different weeks, and in fact to many people, including Mainmeister, that I've always wanted to be a collaborator. But the thing with that is that the onus is always on the person that mentions that they want to be a collaborator to come up with the idea, and I have done, but they've probably not come across correct, or for whatever reason, and so they never get off the ground. Plus, what you have to remember here is that I'm no editor. I've always wanted to be an editor. I've read video reviews on editing bits together, and I intended to speak to a friend of the channel, but unfortunately at the moment he's very, very busy, and so I can't ask him the particular questions, or even ask if he'd like to assist with making something up for me. So it was with great happiness that a person this week, Robert, and his all of the people that I respect, they're always in my notes. Please read my notes, because they have links to channels that I think you'd find great benefit in. Anyway, he does a lot of Minecraft stuff, and I used to play it in the past, and captured hours on it, but not so much now. But I looked into hosting a server. Now, the good news is about hosting a server is that you get it for pittance for the first month. And I thought, what a great idea. I'll just make sure with Mainmeister that he would not take offense to it, because it's his Discord, and he didn't seem to object. Not that he'd use it, because he hates those types of games. And so I've bought us all a server just for a month, and the address is in the Discord channel in general. Robert and I talked about it yesterday, and we had a quick little game, and we're coming up with some ideas about building something together, joining two videos up, that sort of thing, and that might come into fruition. Now, after a month, I'll probably cancel the server, although that's not known. There's an interesting thing about choosing a server or hosting a server. Don't believe the gumph that's at the beginning of these companies that host servers. They can advertise that something is totally okay to use, when actually the lower band servers are actually for older versions, which means that they're not suitable for purpose. That being said, this announcement is just to say we now have a server. It is for Minecraft. I'd like everybody that even has a passing interest to, why not have a go? Just see what it's like. Spend some time, run around, play around, get some pigs, kill them, that sort of stuff. And you never know, if something like this takes off, a server can be expanded to much better, greater, or more popular amongst us other games. One hosting server I know does Valheim. They do Ark Survival. Obviously, Minecraft is the top server, and with the recent videos that I've been watching, I thought that was a good introduction. I find it a great shame that MainMeister has kindly dedicated time to things like pool and so forth, and they're good from the beginning and then they dwindle off. There isn't really much for us in the retro community to sit down and play retro games on a server or do 2-player. I am still looking into that. So this is just a special announcement. Go to Discord, look for the address in general. If you're remotely interested, download the Minecraft launcher, have a play, join us in a chat, and wandering about. And if who knows, this could go in many directions, and all I've ever wanted is to give back to you guys and to Alan in general, who always made me welcome. So see you on the flip side, and thanks very much for your support. Bye bye.